Okay, he's bringing in the thing. Okay, guys. How are you doing? We're cutting some wood, some plywood, and I wanted to do this, have this so we could cut wood ourselves and I wouldn't have to like go to Home Depot and have them cut it. So we're out here and we got this Craig, and basically it lines up here on the side. It's square.
It's a guide.
It's a guide, so it's gonna, we don't have to, you know, do anything but slide it back and forth just like a glide.
But
this
is uneven, so technically this is actually not even useful.
Yeah, we probably won't be able to use it for this because we measured here and here and here, and we drew a line because our floor is not square in the house and it's going to go in the floor, so we want it measured pretty good.
Cut it free cut it.
Yeah, you might have to just free cut it back. Why don't you just start here, because this is the biggest, isn't it? Or is that the biggest?
These are both as big, I think, and that's...
Alright, just cut it 24 and a half.
We already measured it, and we lined it up, and there's a line mark, so there's no reason for me to do any of this.
So here's where it was measured.
I'm just going to move this.
See, here it's 24 and 3/8. In the middle it's 24 and 3/8. But on this side it's 24 and a half. On this side. So, we got sawhorses that are not sawhorses.
Well,
got that at
good that
Goodwill.
table over there is adjustable because I just
Yeah.
did this.
So he raised my table up, my workbench. It's gonna be right in the middle of them two tables. Hopefully it'll be all right.
It's very unfortunate because our cut measuring's right over 2 foot. Which this is a 4-foot board, and I'm not a carpenter, so.
Yeah, this is a 4x8 plywood. We got real thick, but however, I'll show you what we did to fix this. Our floor comes up here because we got double stacked floor, because they put good floor on top of the bad floor. So what we did was we put a 2x4 that's raised up until that first floor is disappeared. So there will be a gap under here. We'll have to caulk it up or something. Just seal it up so stuff can't live in it. And then we'll throw this plywood right on top of that. I'll show you when we get in the house. He's already screwed up the board. We're gonna dry fit it when we get in. But yeah, he's gonna cut this now, and then he's gonna bring it in. The side we want is this one, so we can put an X on this. Or will it be exactly the same? I don't even know. Well, we need the right one. I don't know.
Here, get your...
I think it'll be...
Get your pencil.
Yeah.
Height R.
What's R for?
On the right side. Because we're cutting a door out, right?
Well, we'll just...
Side. You can say door right
We'll just say X. We don't want this board.
Give me here.
We want this board.
Give me here.
This is a... We don't want this one.
Give me here.
Right?
Yeah, but you still want to know which side is which. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
because
yeah.
It's not even.
Yeah,
so you'll
put
do...
D right here.
This is D.
Yeah.
This is R. You guys can't see it. This is
R.
R.
What's R?
Right side.
Oh, right side of the house.
Left side.
Okay. Yeah, that worked.
Door. Door.
Yep. So that's the door side. And
Door.
then the other side is, we need to cut 2 more feet after this. So we'll be using the rest of the plywood.
What feet?
2 more feet.
For what?
For the rest of the floor.
For the rest of the floor?
Yeah.
How do you mean?
Well, we have a 10-foot
Oh, you mean we need to... Yeah, this is
we're
gonna...
need 2 more foot. So we got a 10-foot hole, and plywood's only 8 foot long. So we'll need to...
You ready to cut, Rudy? Let's just get this over with.
Plywood that's in longer than 8 foot? Probably have to special order it.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I know it would cost $1 million though, because this board was $50, and it should be like 30 maybe, but it was 50. That's a lot of money. Could you imagine building a house right now with raw materials? You wouldn't be able to do it.
All right, Rudy, come on. Come lie down over here so you don't get hurt.
Whew.
Lie down, Rudy. Okay, time to plug in.
All right, middle of the day, so we're out here having fun, and I think if he gets this done and cut right and screwed in, I think today we can get that peel and stick tile down and start putting up the wall for Rafael and Abigail's door. I bought them, I don't know if you watched it the other day, but I went to, are you going to cut now? I'll go away.
Yes.
Okay, because it'll be loud. Good luck. Like the air conditioner isn't loud. I have a fix for that. Put concrete around it, the concrete stepping stones. I'm gonna make a big planter and put it in front of it. Enough room to where you can get in and out of it to service it or whatever, but these concrete pavers, they're $1.11 a piece, $1.15 a piece. And you just make a big old planter out of it. I saw somebody do it on Pinterest or something and it looked really nice. So I got my floors. Probably should have put it in the house. Didn't make it that far. It's not acclimated. I don't think it has to be acclimated. It's not wood, it's vinyl. Anyway, I'm gonna put my floor down. I forgot to give my mom that tile. I don't know if she wants it or not. I'm a mess. I can't wait for all my projects to be done. I'm gonna make a video. My aunt keeps telling my mom, when's she gonna get a project done? Because I'm 90% done on one, 70% done on the other, and about 60% done on the other. So, and this right here, it's full. It's full of a bunch of building stuff we gotta throw away, stuff we gotta give away. I gotta reuse that thing to make the side of my closet. So once I'm able to build that wall and put them doors up, it's going to be so pretty. They are so excited. They're going in there right now and pretending that they can't hear or see each other, like the walls are already up. It's just going to have one wall and boards around their bunk bed. So it's going to be like boards around their bunk bed. It's going to be like their room. It's going to be completely private. I mean, I even got board to put under the bunk bed, you know, on the ceiling of Abigail sleeps on the bottom, so it'll be on the ceiling, so they can't even, if they wanted to, peek at each other or bother each other or read too loud or breathe too loud while they're both sleeping, you know what I mean? And I'm hoping it's going to be pretty soundproof. Help him open and shut the door so the cat don't get out. Okay. I could also tell him to get the dog thing. Okay, he's bringing in the thing. Okay. I'm gonna edit a video and then come help, okay? Okay, so the board is in. It's just rough fit right now, dry fit. That's the door side. So right side, left side. Yep, of course our walls aren't square, so it's gonna fit like this. I'm trying to figure out if I should have him raise the board because this one's still, it's still down that much. I can't, like, it should be, alright, look here. It should be straight across. See that gap in there? That's how much it needs to come up a little bit. So we have a 2x4 underneath of here that we can raise up to meet this, but I'm trying to figure out if I should do that because we didn't put a 2x4 under here. We just slid it up underneath the wall. So is that going to be too much of a slant if we raise it up? I don't know. That's what I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. If you raise it up, it's only going to come up about that much. About half of my finger. Basically where my fingernail and meat is. So about 1/4 of a, maybe like a whole centimeter maybe. Is it like that all the way down, or it's like a centimeter too low down there?
It's sloped this way.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's for certain. But I don't know if I lift it up, if it's gonna make my tile like a mountain here. And then, because it's sloped down here, because we didn't put a board here. So it's just sitting on the floor joist, right? So that's something that we have to figure out. So it's going to be like a big old mountain right here, and then it's going to slope down there. The only way to really fix that is if we put a board over here and put the flooring up, and then it'll go flat. I think that's I mean, I like the idea of this because there's a board under there, you know, under the wall. Right now, that wall's just sitting out there. Look how that wall's just sitting there. It is not touching anything. So that I wanted a board under there, but maybe we can put some blocks, 2x4 pieces up underneath of the wall there. I don't know. So here is that board that we added, and he raised up a little bit. This one's a 4-ply. This is a floor that they put on top of it, and the one that I bought has 5 plies. So this one's a little thicker than the one that's on top of here. And right now it pretty much fits flush. So let that go in there. Right there. Okay, I gotta glue that down, screw it. So we'll get this board up. This plywood's gonna have to be touching this wall instead of going under it so it can get even. I don't like that, but we'll have to put something underneath of here. Maybe a ton of shims here and here, just to hold up that wall so it doesn't sag over time. But also, we need to put another 2x4 over here and raise it up just 1/4 of an inch. This bottom floor's messing me up because we can't just lay it in there because my plywood ain't 2 inches thick. Screw it to this beam over here like we did this one. We're also going to have to put a cross support here just to make sure that that doesn't sag over time. Put one cross over there and one cross down here at the end because he's going to have to cut another 2-foot piece of plywood to cover this nonsense up over here. So the plywood's going to meet at the wall and just plop down in there, screw it, zit, 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 all the way down, and then I can start laying the rest of the flooring. Once that's down, I can lay the floor, and I can lay it all the way down until we get to that 2-foot part. So looking forward to that, getting the new floor on. And I gotta seal up under there, try to keep some rats and stuff out, because yeah, they were coming in. Okay, so here's the flooring. Now we got a hole in the wall, and it's quite a big hole. Hadar propped it up almost all the way down with some 2x4 or plywood. So we got this great stuff, gaps and cracks. Okay, so if you see what I mean, he put some plywood under here, but not everywhere because we don't have plywood to spare. So I'm gonna fill the gaps where he didn't put plywood, just so the house doesn't sag. Okay. That'll expand very big.
So they put an older one in?
Yeah.
Really?
Weird, isn't it? I think they got it from, yeah. So Hadar ripped a wall up accidentally. He just kept pulling it off. I said, don't do that. Now I gotta patch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now they gotta patch it.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah. So he cut all this floor, put some 2x4s underneath of it to hold it, because this is attached. Well, it's gonna be attached. This right here
Pretty level.
is on the wall.
Yeah.
They had 2 pieces of plywood, not one. So there's 2 pieces over here stacked on top of each other, and we only got one. Didn't want to use another one, so we used 2 2x4s to prop it up.
Yeah.
So
it's almost level. I mean.
Yeah, it's level enough.
Yeah, it's level enough.
When I walk on it,
flooring on it.
When I walk on it, I can't tell. So it feels level. Yep. So that's that. Now I gotta put insulation down in the floor.
Yeah.
And
you put
patch that
insulation
up.
underneath of this?
Under what?
Under the plywood?
I will. That's what I'm gonna put in.
Oh, you're gonna take it back up?
Yeah, I worked it. It ain't screwed yet.
You want the light out?
Yeah. I had to vacuum. I had to vacuum this off right here because it is so sticky that I can't even wash it. I was gonna try to go ahead and wash this. This has been exposed for about a week since I took it off, and there's a lot of sticky on it. So I got it just about as good as I can possibly get it. But did you see that? Like, I am literally spending money to cool under my house. Look at the, what? What is this? This has to be all taped up and like there, what? How? Why? Who did this? And look at all the stuff the kids put down there. That's disgusting. So I got a hole right there. That's where we started our plywood, and that's where our 2x4 is down there, attached to this beam. And I have another piece of plywood that'll go over this hole, but I want to cover that more. So Hadar's gonna put a piece of wood down there. And I've already started laying the tile. I got 2.5, one cut, and then this one that I cut is gonna go right there. Gonna make another and one more, and then Hadar's peeling off the tile because it's really hard for me. It's like, it takes all my effort because it's like, it's really sealed. Okay, have this much of the tile done. I wouldn't have a full piece there, so it would look really weird on this transition. So I just started my full piece on the next piece of this. And there are some discrepancies in the tile, so I mean that's to be expected. So I'm putting the caulk and the tape down on the seam, and that should be fine when it dries. This is going to get baseboard. I did put some spray foam in it last night before we went to bed, and it popped out, so I'm going to have to cut that off. Caulk real good down that before I put more tile on. Hadar's getting this next row. We've moved the bed this way right now to get it out of the way until I get this done, and probably another set of tile, and then we can move the bed over and finish the rest. So it's just labor at this point.
If you aren't subscribed yet,
Please subscribe and like.
comment and share FoolyLiving.
I still have vertigo. And then she turned me to my side, and like the whole world started spinning. So I was like, oh.
One time we had a super long snake in our yard, ran around.
Yeah, he went about his business.
I loved it.
If it doesn't have legs, it didn't run around. It slithered around.